What's going on, y'all? It's none other than Reek of Tuku the Khan, Master of Ceremonies, and none other than the infamous, I won't say infamous, KK Diamond. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Now, with that being said, I done picked some type of topic where people may want to chime in and kind of ask you a question within a chat, or if I open up the hotline, is squirting real?
Well, I actually have done it, but when I did it, it felt like I was peeing. So I don't know. And I always stop myself, like, if I have just did it and went through it, but it always feels like pee. So I just really try not to push my body that hard, but I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. That would be a question for the audience. What do you think?
Mm, I mean, some say it comes out of a different orifice. So you saying it feels like it's just pee, but
it, it feels like it. It feels like that's what I'm doing when I do it. So I don't know.
okay. But you ain't got no weak bladder or nothing.
No, I don't.
Okay. But let me say this. Let me see. Okay, now Joe Frank came and he said, for those lames in the game. Okay, what are you talking about, Joe Frank? Are you talking about a person not knowing about squirting, or you gotta elaborate on that one? I see we got so many people in here so far. We got so many thumbs up. Hey, I appreciate that. I will open up the hotline if enough people start asking questions and want to actually say something. It don't have to be this topic to KK Diamond. Matter of fact, shout out your things you want them to subscribe to and become members of.
Okay. I want you guys to follow my Twitter. I have all new updated stuff. I know I haven't been on here in a couple months. My Twitter is Bad Girl Frankie, so it's just Bad Girl Frankie. That's my Twitter, and then my Instagram. My Instagram is Dreamy MC Tits. I don't know why. It's just after having so many Instagrams and so many Snapchat accounts and so many stuff, I just, I have gotten deleted on Instagram over like 8 times. So
Damn.
I started making up names. But this one, it seems pretty legit. I know the do's and don'ts of Instagram now. I got it down packed, so I haven't been getting deleted off of this one. So it's Dreamy MC Tits, and then my backup is Juicy MC Jugs. I know.
Okay.
And my I have OnlyFans, and my OnlyFans is OnlyFans.com. Frankie Got Skills. Frankie is my alter ego name. I just made it up out of nowhere. I don't know why it is a male's name, but I feel like the haters was trying to find me. I was like, let me put something like so opposite of my name, because I had been getting reported so much.
Right.
I had to start over, so I just made like a little alias name. But
Okay, let me answer this real quick. Sauce Rob, let me just say Sauce. You said, have I posted any content on Patreon? I'm trying to subscribe. Well, I want more people to actually subscribe to it. Right now, it's not that many. So, I mean, I could put content on there, but that'll only be for the members that's on there. I at least want to get up to. I mean, I know I done what's the word? I done let people know that I have it, but I at least want to get up to at least 10 or at least 20 people on there before I start posting any content. But it will be coming. I ain't gonna leave anybody out with not putting any content up there. I will start posting over on Patreon. Matter of fact, KK, have you ever thought about starting a Patreon yourself?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like, well, think about like how OnlyFans is like pay per view. People gotta pay a subscription to see your content. That's the same thing with Patreon. Only people that are actually you know putting their money down can see whatever you post on there.
Okay, I might have to look into that.
Huh. So
Some people post like,
you can post videos or affirmations or whatever, but mostly probably videos like YouTube. But it's less. You won't be censored like they do on YouTube sometimes, or like you said, Instagram or maybe sometimes Snapchat and things like that. And it's a thing where you can get paid in place, where people that really rock with you, they'll go and put their bread down.
oh, okay, I think I need to get that then.
Hmm.
I need to find more ways to make money, but that's good.
Right. Now, I'll say this: with you, you said you came up with the name out of nowhere. How will you live up to that name since people will be coming to or want to see your pictures and things on OnlyFans? I mean, what will you be doing on there that will make someone want to subscribe? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, right now I have 85 followers. Um, so I think I'm pretty, doing something on there, but it's just like me, um, some girl on girl, some with my ex, which I regret now. No, this all kind of stuff like me at work and me in public, and it's fun. Like I don't post there every day,
Right, right,
but that's why it's only $5, and the stuff that I do post is good. And I also have a premium too, so where people can like talk to me, and I post like daily on there through like Snapchat. But yes, I mean it's some good content on there right now. Like I have about like 100 videos, like 80 pictures, so and stuff like that. And
right.
so
Now I
helping me
seen
a
I
little
seen you
bit.
did I seen you did a preview of that the girl on girl. Now who was that? Now was that the one that you had been telling me about that y'all was gonna do something, or is that someone new that you found that wanted to be on
That
cam
was
with you?
somebody new, but check this out. I just met this lady, and she's 30. She's like around my age. She's super cool. And me and her been talking and messing around, and she's down to film, so that's definitely coming out. She's black, and she has ass and titties, and she's sexy. So
Mm.
yeah, it's gonna be some new stuff. The other one was like a Mexican chick, but the Mexican chick was cool. I just, I like my ebony women.
Right, right.
So, but yeah, that was like just that day or whatever. I still been talking to different girls, but this girl, she kind of, she's sticking out more than the rest. And I was actually talking to a guy, but he has a situation right now, so I just basically told him to hit me up when his situation is done. So I feel like that was the best move for me.
Right.
But other than that,
Now is that the one? Because I could have swore I seen something with you, with one with you with a guy. Is that the one you're
that was
talking about?
no, that was my ex.
Oh, okay.
That video is actually old.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
got some old shit in my closet. Gotta pull it out. That was that. Yeah, and I'm not really dealing with my ex anymore. So
Okay.
the one that took the car and everything. Him.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not dealing with him at all. It's like 0 to none contact almost.
Mm.
And last time I hung out with him, we didn't even have sex. So it's legit.
Hell no. Now I see it's so many people on here. Go ahead and say something, y'all. I mean, KK's live right on here. You're not hearing a recording.
You know that your what your thing is about. I have content like that on my OnlyFans.
Okay. Yeah, that people might be into, seeing something like that. Okay.
Right, because even if it is P at this point, we are grown, and I don't even think people care. People do worse stuff.
That's true. That is very true.
People lick ass. No, I'm just playing.
Or no, they call it something different. Eat booty like groceries. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Lem-
Whoever made that up, I guess, was smart.
Yeah, I guess it's a PG term, even though it ain't too PG. Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm really trying to get my Twitter popping. So bad girl Frankie, add me. Look at I have content on there. I have my little OnlyFans link on there. I have my Snapchat on there. So follow me on Twitter, bad girl Frankie. Like we need to get the, and I'll follow you back because I do need to follow people back. But I feel like my old Twitter, it just wasn't me. Like I needed a new following base. I needed because this Twitter that right there, that's new, you guys. So
yeah,
I had an original Twitter, but it was like from years ago. So people that following me that I necessarily don't have nothing in common with anymore, I had to make a new one.
that
With
makes
fake
sense.
stuff.
Right now you oughta, cause I remember the last time we was talking, you said you was in Facebook jail. What happened with that?
Tell me why I'm still in Facebook jail right now.
Damn.
I got out and got right back in. I got out and got right back in. So
Mm.
this is like gonna be 60 days in a row in Facebook jail. And the first time I got out, I just put "Where's the tree at?" But I think once you're in Facebook jail, your page is forever. Like you know what I'm saying? They're watching it basically.
Yeah.
So it's like it's already flagged basically once you've been in Facebook jail. So anything you put from that point on, they're gonna flag you because it's already sensitive and you've been in Facebook jail already. The
Right.
second time I get out and I just post a picture of me in a bra, and the shit was like, oh, this is against Facebook guidelines another 30 days. So right now I
Damn.
got like 20 more days, yeah, to get out of Facebook jail. So I've been like not even feeling Facebook no more because that used to be my number one. I like Facebook, but shit, I can't get on it. So I've been like not feeling it lately, but yep, I'm in Facebook jail again.
Mm. That's crazy.
So yeah, but with this Snapchat, because I had started a Snapchat Premium, and I was getting money because I like that. Besides the OnlyFans, because you get all your money. You know how OnlyFans takes a cut when you do the premium Snapchat, and they just pay you. You missing out on 10 cents, 20 cents, but you ain't missing out on like that percentage of that whatever you get like on OnlyFans. So I was doing that, but my Snapchat kept deleting. So now I have about like 4 Snapchats. I'm not gonna lie, and people been following them because I have a hater out there, as you know.
Mm.
So I've been trying to keep my ducks in order.
Now, how many
But they find me.
between all your Snapchats, how many people are following you between all those Snapchats?
Well, I have a main Snapchat account that I get on, and I'm trying to promote my backups. It's about 600 views. I went up to 1,000. I had 1,000 on Snapchat before my major one deleted. But this time I'm not really looking on numbers because of Snapchat and people can't see. I'm really looking on buyers. So I don't really accept anybody no more because I don't know who the hater is either. So I've been very like low key with my Snapchats, as you could say. But I have
Right.
little premium because there's like other premium girls and they do shout out for shout out. So I've been getting people through, other people's pages and stuff, but I haven't been really saying my Snapchat on my own social media that much, except Twitter, because anything goes on Twitter. So
Right.
it's the
So
way
you
to.
so you think that the hater's a female or you think it's a male?
I honestly think it is. It could be both.
Hmm.
Honestly, because it could be a person who's that's mad because I get hit up like, do you do meetups? Can I get a free nude? Like, no, you can't. And they get bitter, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and then I have crazy wives or girlfriends or whatever. Like a girl hit me up on her guy. Girl, she's on her guy's Snap, and she was just like, I bet he tricked you out, but he's not gonna trick you out anymore. I'm his girl, and I just looked at it like I don't even give it 2 cents. But I went through his Snap, and she looked like a straight up man. So I was like, I'm not to argue with people's girlfriends that look like men. Like your niggas follow me for a reason.
So you saying she looked like a straight up stud then is what you saying?
No, she had a lace frontal. She just looked like a man in the face. Like, she was ugly.
Damn.
Yeah, she was ugly with her lace frontal and looking like I could snatch it around with her fake baby hairs and shit.
Damn.
But I don't be hating. Like, he's gonna hit me up. He probably will buy something. He hadn't bought nothing yet, but
Oh, so basically you was keeping it 100 with her, like, hey, he's just browsing right now. He ain't put his money down on me, but eventually he probably will.
Nothing. I didn't give her the time of day. I ain't got time for these hoes. But yeah, it could, like I said, it could have been her. You know, somebody like her. Somebody, you know, I think it could be either a male or a female trying to report my shit. But now I got the shit down packed to where I'm not even showing, because I used to like show news on Snapchat. I don't even do that anymore. I do cover-ups. Like, you have to purchase something to see something, basically.
Right.
Now, on your birthday, I do specials. Like, on your birthday, I'll send you a free nude. And I do like my premium for 24 hours for $5, just so people can see if they want it. And my premium is $25 for 3 months and $50 for a lifetime. People that be on, I don't know, you don't be on Snapchat like that.
No, I don't.
I'm trying to get on Twitter. I'm trying to get my Twitter popping and my Instagram.
Yeah, you could. I guess you can do more of them. What is that? Periscope on there too, because then you can entice people to, if they ain't really knowing that, you got an OnlyFans, or they kind of just seen you go through the timeline. Just do a Periscope that's like a little mini video, and you get more people like that too.
I know. I was on Periscope last night, actually, with baby oil all on my boobs, and I was like the first to $10, and I put my Cash App on Flash, and that shit was going in. On Periscope last night, but just for some fun, you know.
Right.
But yeah, and guess what? I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten bigger. Like, I am a BBW. I'm classified.
Damn.
BBW. I know that's what, this quarantine, going through these relationships and smoking weed all the time, it do something to you. But I'm gonna start working out. But it's all for the goodness. I feel like my boobs have gotten bigger.
Damn. So tell me this: how has the quarantine been treating you?
I mean, I'm still going to work, so I don't really feel it. I'm an essential worker. I work in a psychiatrist's office. Even though they changed all the appointments to over the phone, I still go in and answer the phone and stuff. So my everyday life really hasn't changed. Yeah, I just been staying home though, and spending time with family. It's made me do that a lot more, which is good. But other than that, I've still been going to work, still been eating out. The food places ain't closed, thank the Lord. So I've been doing that, but that's it. Besides that, excuse me, I've just been doing that besides that, but nothing else.
Now, when you supposed to be hooking up with old girl that you was telling me about?
Hold on. What'd you say?
I said, when was you supposed to be hooking up with old girl that you said you supposed to be filming with?
Actually, I saw her on Friday, and I ate her out in the backseat of my car.
Damn.
I've been on my period. Yeah, I've been on my period, so I can't. I was just, when that's over. So, and she's beautiful. I post her on my Snapchat. I'm gonna post her on the like, me and her are gonna do a photo shoot together actually before we do everything. So when we get our photo shoot together, then y'all gonna see what she looks like, and then y'all gonna want to purchase. Because I asked her too. I was like, "Are you down?" She was like, "Hell yeah, I'm down to film with you." And so she, she's a girly girl too. Ass, titties, face, everything. So this is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. She nasty.
Okay.
Like it.
now, back it up, because you kind of went through that fast. You said in the back of your car. How did that come about? I mean, did y'all meet up? I mean, how long have you been talking to her for that action to jump off like it did?
Well, I I've been talking to her for like 2 months. I met her when I wasn't at Facebook, because Facebook got a dating app, if y'all don't know. But I met her on the Facebook lesbian dating message app part, and I started talking to her. But she's already been a Facebook friend of mine, and she's like, right, and I was like, right. And then we just started talking, and she was like, I don't know why I didn't hit you up sooner. And I was like, me either. So the first time we hung out, I took her out to eat, and I got her some food, and we just talked and we clicked, and we like smoked a blunt, and we were like real chill. But then the next time I went over her house, and she was like, we were just chilling, and she was like, can I give you a massage? I'm like, yeah, I've never had a woman ask to give me a massage before. So I was like, that's pretty cool. So
Right.
I was like, yeah. So she gave me one, and she like, of course, I had to take off my bra and shirt for the massage, right?
Right.
Right? It wasn't making a massage, right?
Right.
So after she finished the back, I turned around, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she just went down, started eating me out, and she ate me out for like an hour, and it was like the best. And I should have filmed that, but I didn't, because it was our first time, you know. So
Right.
And then I ate her out after she ate me out, and it was just beautiful. It was bomb. And then like we chilled, we kissed and stuff and talked. But she has a whole boyfriend, but he wasn't there. But he knows she likes girls.
Right.
And I was just like, okay, whatever, you know, just let him know that I want you, and that's it. And so, but other than that, she's really cool. We met a couple more times before that, and we're actually supposed to then meet, but
now, Chris came in the chat. He said, did she squirt in the back of the car though?
yes. No, I'm just playing. She didn't.
Oh, okay. Now, tell me this: since is she petite? I mean, what's her size? I mean, I'm trying to get a picture of.
She's like, she's almost like my shape, but her booty is bigger than mine.
Okay.
And my boobs are bigger than hers. But she's thick thighs, big booty.
Right.
Nice B cups. Mine are J. I wear 42J.
Whoo.
Boob size right now, yeah. So my shit out the park right now. But yeah, she's decent. She's 5'4". She has nice lips, nice B cups, nice thighs, ass. And she's sexy. She's beautiful. And whenever we hang out, though, it's just like cool. That's why I like her. Because she's black, and I don't know. It's nothing wrong with other races. I'm just saying, when you with your race, you feel it, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like a little follow for her a little bit. Like, she's cool. We be texting and stuff. So, but we're definitely, I say that to say we're definitely going to, you know, make some videos.
Right.
Definitely.
So she does got a OnlyFans too.
She doesn't, but I'll give you guys. I'll give it to you separately when we get off. Cause she's gonna be like, why is all these people following me? But
right.
She has Twitter. I help just set up a Twitter and stuff like that, so you can see what she looks like.
All right. Now Chris said, wait, were you on your period, and did she do it for an hour? I don't think she was on her period when that was going down.
The first time we met, I wasn't on my period.
Okay.
Now I am.
Okay.
And when I ate her out in the car, I was on my period, so that's why I only ate her out in the back of my car. And yeah, she came, but she didn't squirt, but she did come.
Now tell me this: what kind of car you got to be having room like that if everybody's thick and everything?
I have a Chevy Impala, and it's tinted.
Okay.
And it's just like a big back. I have a big back seat. So, yeah. And my windows are like hella tinted. So, I get away with a lot, actually.
Damn.
You have to be like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, you could be having see that be the time that you need a cameraman. Like, let me film all this, then you can post this all up on your OnlyFans or whatever you're gonna post it on. Be in motion.
That's my goal. People been hitting me up like, oh, let me photo shoot, let's do this. I've just been, basically, I need to get my weight together, and then, but I you know what, I'm gonna be okay for now, I guess.
Right.
But I can.
But in reality, it ain't too much of a quarantine for you if you still going to work and you still, you know, able to go out to certain spots to eat and things like that. You just gotta be in the house a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm just doing takeout. I'm not really sitting nowhere, but yeah, it doesn't really feel like much of a quarantine.
Let me see. What else can I say? Okay, so now as far as now how old was the video when you said it was with the Mexican chick?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, how old was the video that you posted with the Latina chick?
That was like that same day. The day that I posted was the day that I did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and I haven't really talked to her because she's like to sing herself. But me and her kind of low key, we didn't get into it. But I guess she's one of the people, unfortunately, that lost her job. So she's been like making these different type of things and trying to sell them online. So, but it was like Thursday, Friday. I was like really craving pussy. Like I wanted to talk to a girl, see a girl. And so I actually hit her first because I knew her longer.
Right.
And she was just like, oh, if you come, then you have to buy something from me. I was like, excuse me?
Right.
And she's like, yeah, you think my pussy's that good? I was just like, girl, okay. So I didn't end up seeing her. So I texted the other one that I've been digging. And she was like, yeah, I'm getting ready right now. I'll be ready after work. And I'm like, well, this is the one I actually wanted. So, you know, but you got to go through your options first.
Right. Now, Chris said, have you at least experienced a squirter before?
No, I'm a squirter. She ain't me, I squirted in her mouth. But I haven't. And I've only ate out like 5 girls in my lifetime so far. Like so far.
Right. So far.
There's gonna be more. And it was like three Mexicans and 2 blacks. So I'm just trying to get my black girl game up. Actually 6 now.
Now tell me this: when you did that, was she tripped out, or was she cool with it, or what?
Oh, she sucked it right out of me. She didn't stop.
Damn.
Like I said, she was the best head I ever had. She gave me head for like an hour. Back to back, didn't stop. Like, didn't stop. I kept coming. She just kept going. It was crazy. She a freak and she nasty.
Now, I mean,
so I like it.
Right. I mean, Chris was asking this, and you kind of spoke on this. You said you don't know if it's pee or if it's cum. What did she think?
She liked it.
But I'm saying, did she think it was pee or did she think it was cum?
Who, her?
Yeah.
She swallowed it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's the answer. We never talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, we did talk about it, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Pee girl.
Right.
Like I felt you squirt on my mouth, and I was like, oh, okay. She was like, I liked it. I was like, okay.
Okay. That's enough said right there. Yeah, Chris, I think KK, she's beyond kinky. Wouldn't you say you're beyond kinky?
I guess beyond. That's a stretch, but I try to, you know, I'm in the OnlyFans business and the premium business, so I have to do stuff to stand out. So I necessarily, you know, would do different stuff, but I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Right. I mean, I know, it's certain lines you probably ain't crossing, but I'm saying you ain't no proof. Like, hey, I only can do it missionary, or, I can only do this. Like I'm saying, I'm thinking you're beyond any of that. I ain't gonna do that, or I ain't doing it in the car. Some people got a thing with doing it in the car. I mean, you ain't got no problem with that.
Oh, yeah, I don't have no problem with anywhere.
Hmm.
As long as we ain't in front of no cops, you know?
Right. Right. But I mean, I'll say the closest thing you might, when it comes to that, say you're on the freeway and you got tinted windows. I mean, you might pass the occasional law enforcement, so that might happen occasionally.
Yeah, next time I gotta come on here with the video. I still want to do the video. I did get a little bigger, but I feel like BBWs are in right now, and I feel like I'm gonna love my body as it is right now. You know, like
Right.
when I am gonna start losing weight and eating healthier, but right now. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm too fat for this. Hell no, I'm about to be busted it open. No, I'm just kidding. Squirting, I don't know how to twerk that good, but I know how to do a little something, but yeah, I
Right.
think people should check out my Instagram
Go ahead and
and my
recite it for
Twitter.
people that's just coming in, so they could go look.
Okay, my Twitter is Bad Girl Frankie, BADGIRLFRANKY. My Instagram, my main Instagram account is Dreamy, just Dreamy MC Tits. That's it, Dreamy McTits. That's my Instagram. And follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Um, that's the same thing with my Snapchat. My Snapchat is Dreamy McTits, Dreamy MC Tits. That's my Instagram too. I'm on Instagram a lot. I actually did like a little photo shoot the other day, so I posted some pictures. Um, my boob size is 42J, so I'm like for big boob lovers. Um, yeah, so follow me and show me some love. I'll follow you back.
Hmm.
Check out my OnlyFans. It's $5 right now, so get in. I am gonna be posting new girl on girl footage, and I had a man, but we'll see. That's up in the air, but I'm sure. Okay. Let me tell y'all this. Well, let me tell you what happened. Okay.
Okay.
So I met my husband. I know you're gonna laugh. I met my husband. Right?
Right. Go ahead.
No. People. Okay, so nobody on here has never met a person and like I'm gonna marry that person. Nobody's ever done that. Have you never done that? Like, or just thought like she could be my wife. You never thought
You
about
can
that?
maybe say it like that. Could be. You got to put that could in there. Not going to be.
Yeah, I'm crazy. So this nigga gonna be my husband. He still is.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
He is just my type. He's beautiful. Like if looks could kill, I'd be dead. He is he's beautiful to me. His eyes change colors. He's light skinned. I know I have a thing for light skins, but dark skins was cool too. Chocolates was cool too. I'm open right now because I'm single. But him, he just caught my eye, and he's 6'4", light skinned. He's 29, so he's not that young. So he's 29. He's super cool. He's a Pisces. I don't know much about what I'm learning about Pisces man, but I don't know if people are into astrology. He's a Pisces. I'm a Gemini. But but yeah. So I basically met him on Instagram. He followed my boob page, and I just wrote him because I seen his pictures and I was like, wow, like okay, like he's beautiful. Like I looked at his pictures and from off that I was like, okay, he's beautiful. So I slid in them DMs and we had been talking. So we've been talking now for like 2 months. He lives in Las Vegas. I live in California. So we actually met and stuff and chilled. But the thing is, you know how I was going through the problems with my ex.
Right.
He's going through problems with his ex.
Mm.
Him and his ex actually still live together, but from what he told me is they haven't had sex in over 5 months. She's cheated. It's basically over. They're waiting for the lease to be up. And I was just in a situation like that, so I get it. But it was just like, I was just trying to see where it was gonna go from there. So
Right.
he had been talking to me every day. I was going out there, like I went out there because my friends was like, you know what, you need to go to Vegas and see what's really popping. Like it, you know what I'm saying? So to see, because that sounds kind of funny. You never know. So see if you say like, I'm about to come to Vegas this weekend. What would he say? Like, try to test it out.
Right.
I ran a little test on him. I was like, hey, I'm thinking about coming out there this weekend. I know it's late notice, but I really want to see you. And he was just like all for it. He was like, hell, come now. And I'm like, well, hell yeah. So I went out there and spent the whole weekend with him. And so this past week, I guess she's not getting over the fact that he doesn't want her anymore. And she puts her hands on him. And
Damn.
I guess something, yeah, it happened that he's never put his hands on her, but she slaps him, grabs his neck, tries
Wow.
to sock him in his jaw. Like she's done all this to him. So, and the reason why she did it again, because I was like, what's going on? Why are you still, he was like, I'm just trying to be, let her build her stuff and get her credit so she can leave. And I was just like, okay. But a situation happened over the week where he's a dealer. Okay, I'm not gonna get too.
Right.
People walk up to you and ask, like, "Hey, you got that for sale?" And a woman asked him, and them was the ones that's probably, So he's like, "Yeah, of course I do. I got an ace for you." So he went in the house to get the stuff or whatever. When he came out, I guess his ex was watching him from afar, and I guess when he came out to like deal with her, she had a little blunt, so she handed it to him. And anybody knows the relationship between a drug dealer, you don't share drugs, like I wouldn't trip over it. But I guess all she's seen is him passing back the blunt to the girl. So she walks up to him, and they're not in a relationship anymore. But she's been feeling a change since he's been talking to me, So he's been very different from her, so she's just like on him,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Right.
So she goes out there, chasing him through the apartment, slaps him in his face, calling him names. So he didn't talk to me all that day, and he called me and he told me everything that happened. And I was just, he was like, yeah, I'm leaving. I packed all my stuff up. So I was just like, okay, like, you want me to come beat that ass? Like, she don't know what I look like. Like, you want me and your baby mama to jump her? Because he has, like, a baby mama, but he hasn't been with her, like, 5 years. So I was like, what do you want us to do? And he was just like, I'll handle it. So today I didn't talk to him all day, and usually we talk daily. So girls know that, fellas. If you stop talking to a girl and usually talk to her, like my advice for people is keep that same energy. When you first start talking to somebody, if you talk to that person every day, you have to continue that. You can't fall off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't hit me up all day, like, and I say all day till 1 o'clock. 1 p.m. was too late. I'm like, I ain't heard from you since 1 p.m. Like, are you dead? Like, that's how I'm feeling. And so he finally called me like at 1:30. And as soon as he calls me, I hear a woman in the background, and she's just like, "Oh, you up from your nap?" And then I just hear it go mute. And so I hung up. So he called me 2 times in a row, and I didn't answer. And I called him an hour later, and I was like, hey, do me a favor. And he was just like, what? And I was just like, hit me up when she moved out and you're ready for me. Because I'm a whole real ass bitch. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do me. I love too hard. I'm a good person. Ever since we've been hanging out.
Damn, you was about to say since we've been married. Damn.
I am gonna marry him.
Hell no.
He's a sweet guy. But nah, he got some baggage he needs to take out. He got some trash he needs to take out. So.
Damn. Okay, let me answer some of these comments. Daryl Baker said she's a freak, and then Chris said at least she's honest. And then Tony Styles, he said, "What's up, Reek? How you doing tonight?" I'm doing lovely. I'm glad you done chimed in. Hey, if anybody, the new people that done jumped in here, hey, if you haven't already, hit the like button. That gets better notifications to the rest of the subscribers that are trying to tune in to Tuku to kind of listen to KK Diamond and her experiences and things. And she just got done talking about, another person that she's been dealing with in them having issues on their side. Matter of fact, how it sounds like he's getting abused by, his ex or current, or I don't know how you want to tag it. You know, I ain't never heard of a
Right.
doughboy that got abused by his woman. That's a new one to me.
It happens. I mean, yeah, he don't believe in hitting women. He's from the South. He grew up in South Carolina, so he just hasn't ever put his hands on a woman. And I think that girl knows that. Most of the bitches that know that the guy won't hit her, that's the ones that really be slapping niggas and stuff. But you never know. You can't just slap a man, because one day they might slap your ass back.
Yeah. Yeah, have all that pent up aggression and slap her into a coma or something.
Right.
Now, now, speak on that. Now, you said you spent a weekend with him. I mean, you didn't run into her no time that whole weekend that you spent with him, or how was that?
No, I've been out there a couple times and I've never seen her.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
even I met his friends too. I met like his homeboy he been knowing for like 9 years. Met him and his wife, and they don't like her. They're like, I'm happy he met you, and they brought me in, made me dinner, like they were like, yeah, he's done with her, like So I felt a little bit better about it.
Okay. Now, does he know
I
about?
got to meet some of his people.
Does he know about how you like to get down? Like, is he cool with it? Because I know some of the dudes that you said you were talking to, they wasn't cool with you getting down with other females and things.
Nah, he's cool with it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely okay with it. Like I said, he found me on my page, so he knows.
Now, how long have you said you known this dude?
2 months.
Okay. Now, what happened to the guy that worked for the airport?
Oh, so that's a whole different conversation. So basically, he or somebody he knows, which I'm gonna say him. He screenshotted our messages, and for somehow they got to my ex. Don't
Mm.
ask me how.
Mm.
Somehow they got to my ex, and they have the same name, so it's funny. But it got to my ex, and my ex started questioning me about it. And that's what ultimately separated my fully self from him, because I'm like, I'm single, just trying to help you out, and people are coming to you with what I'm doing now, and it's just you're mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah. So him, he was a loser. We only hung out once, and yeah, somehow his messages got sent to my ex, and I had wrote him, but I never I never went forward and asked him directly about it, but I just told him like, I'm done talking to you, I don't want to talk to you no more, and he just was like, okay, and I was like, okay, and we left it at that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, that's so weird, because I make sure any of my dealings, they don't know anything about any exes. Excuse me, I'm smoking right now.
I was wondering, like, I hope she ain't got the corona. She up here coughing.
No, it's the Rona, not the weed. I mean, it's the weed, not the Rona.
All right.
But yeah, that's how it's going now. And that other guy that I told you I bailed out and stuff, I did see him once, like a month ago, and
Yeah.
he hasn't talked to me since. So I kind of know he kind of just hits me up when, and I'm not gonna be that person. So I decided I'm not even gonna talk to him anymore.
Right.
Either. So yeah, so I'm just doing me basically.
Nothing wrong with that. None at all.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, that's the new stuff.
now, when you be filming, do someone else be holding the camera, or that just be you holding the camera? How does that go when you do film with other people?
I try to like set it up, but it hasn't been very. I think I'm gonna have to get another person, because it's just it doesn't come out good. But yeah.
So how has that networking been going since you say you've been reaching out with other people? Has that been going good? Nobody been hating or nothing like that?
As far no one's been hating. I changed all my stuff, changed my names around. Snapchat, I have got hit a couple times, but I'm doing better with that, and I'm just following the guidelines basically. No more extreme teasers or anything, because people will just take that around with it. So I really be careful and stuff now.
Right.
With what I post, except on Twitter.
Now you was telling me you was getting a lot of meetup. People want to ask if you meet up or how was that going about?
Yeah, they ask. I say no.
So do they just say it, or they be like, I'll give you this much if we meet up, or go into that.
It's all sorts, like you said. Some will say, "Hey, I got $40. Can we meet up now?" And I'm like, I don't answer. I just leave it on red.
Right.
Or like people just write like, "Hey, do you meet up?" And I say no. I don't reply, but most of the time I say no.
So tell me this: which platform have you been receiving more revenue from? Has it been IG? Has it been Snapchat? Or has it been your OnlyFans?
Snapchat.
Okay.
Snapchat is the way to go. If any females are listening and thinking about it, and it's more, I guess, private too, because it's like not a lot of people can see your friends or your comments. Like Snapchat is more like, they say that's the cheater app, because everything can disappear when you have a conversation and everything. A picture can disappear.
Right.
Right.
Well, shoot, I was gonna say, how has your phone been acting? Since we've been on almost 50 minutes. It been cool?
It's still black. It's black and green now. My screen is going out.
Damn.
Yeah, my screen is going out, but I have my headphones in right now.
Okay.
But
yeah, you coming through loud and clear. You must got a good mic.
Here you go. Yeah, I think I'm about to roll me another one.
Damn, 2 in a row.
You must not be no smoker.
You said you just woke up, so I'm saying, come on.
Yeah, I woke up from a little nap. I was in my feelings because it kind of hurt to tell my husband that I can't talk to him right now, but I think it's what's best.
Hell no.
It's what's best because he is over her. Like I know. Me and him had a heart to heart. He cried to me, like we had conversations. We've been like.
No, back that up. You said he cried to you. What did this crying consist of?
Not boo-hooing. It was just like a heartfelt moment. Like we were just sitting down talking. And he had been hurt in his previous relationship. And I like a man that's vulnerable. As long as I'm not saying like, snotty nose and give me a tissue. Only 1 or 2 tears came out. Okay? And he just said something that he was strong to his heart. So that's why I was like, I can respect that. But he wasn't, I'm not talking like boo-hooing, like, give me a tissue.
Damn, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
It wasn't like that. It was just like 2 tears that came out of his eye. And he just was telling me that he's, past relationships, women didn't treat him right. This last one really was putting her hands on him and calling him out of his name. Like, he called her out of her name too, but at that time he didn't. But she was just like trying to bring him all the way down. And I just don't understand people in general, like men too. Why would you want to bring somebody all the way down? Just leave that person alone.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
So,
So
man,
he's so fucking sexy. Oh my god. So oh my god. And I mean, we had sex, right? I know. We had sex. Ooh. Everybody knows that. I'm sure everybody knew that. And when I tell you he fucked the shit out of me, like really hard, because some people don't do it that hard. I don't know. It was just hard. And I was just like, to where it was like, I don't know. And I was just like, oh my God.
hell
And we
no.
just have a good connection. Why you say hell no?
Because I done heard this before from you. You act like I'm a new person. Like I ain't hear any of this before. Come on, I done heard it
Oh my
before.
gosh. I know, but this is a different situation, different person. Oh my God. I know I have that. I just feel everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm an energy, spiritual, third eye type of person. And I just energies and stuff. Some sit well with me. Some souls they resonate with me, and I just pull them in or they pull me in. But you know, when shit's not for me, shit's not for me, and I do eventually move on.
That's
So
true.
it's life, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
How many girlfriends you done had?
I can't even count. It's been a lot through my
Thank
lifetime.
you.
I ain't gonna
You
sit up here
talking
and
to anybody
be
right
approved.
now?
I ain't gonna be approved and be like, oh, I only had whatever. No, it's probably been a lot. But I'm just saying, I ain't gonna be up here like, well, this one was over that one or that one. Hey, everybody got their own little, standing, shall I say?
That's true. That's true. Everybody's different.
Right.
So, but yet, some motherfuckers same though. Some ain't all shit together, but some of them is different. Yeah.
That's true. Now tell me this, since I mean, people are essentially asking you questions and occasionally throwing up things. What do you want to ask any of these brothers that are in here? Or I should say sisters, because it could be some sisters in here, but they're being quiet. What do you want to ask the people? You know.
I don't have anything to ask. I just want everybody to follow me, and I'll follow them.
Okay.
Um, I don't really have any questions. I pretty much, because once I get to asking questions and for advice, I don't think I'm gonna take it, so I'm not even gonna go there.
Hell no.
But I just feel like, with the girl on girl content, maybe what is something y'all would like to see?
Okay.
Even though I watch enough lesbian porn to kind of get the idea, but
Now tell me
I
this.
don't know.
Now you're saying, for ideas for upcoming things that you're gonna do with old girl, but do you actually do like a live where they're like, okay, I'll pay you this much to do that? I mean, have you had that
I
or
will.
okay?
I have with that Mexican girl.
Mm.
Somebody paid a video chat, and we got on video chat with him. We were just making out.
Mm.
And he paid like $60, and I even gave her some of it. I showed her like $20 out of it. But, and that's why I don't feel like she want to hang out with me now either, because at least the first time the bitch hung out with me, I made her some money.
Right.
She wasn't scared. We got on that live and we made some money. So.
Mm.
And now she over here trying to sell fucking compact mirrors and ashtrays. I'm like, bitch, and you want me to buy one? I'm like, no, that's dumb.
Damn.
But do you, boo boo? Do you?
So basically, for you to get any parts of her, you had to buy ashtray or mirror first, is what she was saying.
Yeah, that's basically what she was saying.
Mm.
Man, I got a lot of competition out here with these big boobs. I see some of these people that follow me from your thing.
Mm.
I think I got 11 new followers on Instagram.
Mm. Okay. Oh, you saying during this time that we've been talking?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. Yeah, everybody got an IG. She got an IG. Follow her on IG. I'm gonna have her re-say everything again. If you got Snapchat, she got a Snapchat, and if you're into getting with her pictures or videos on OnlyFans, she got that too. So go ahead
If
and
you're a boob lover,
right. Say that again.
a boob lover, size 42J. My boobs are size 42J. And
Damn.
yeah.
42J. Yeah, you done went past triple D's and all that. Probably was the last time you was a triple D.
I probably was 24. I'm 27. I'm 27 now. I probably was like 23, 24.
Huh.
Yeah, but I'm getting bigger too, so my titties are getting bigger. But they've always been big, though. But I've seen bitches with bigger titties than mine, so hey, I be doing this. I follow a lot of women too, and I'm bisexual, so of course I see my competition. I don't just see them. I like them too, and I like big titties. I like big titties. I like big ass. I like a feminine woman. Like if you see me on there, girl on girl, it's gonna be with a girly girl when I look like me. You know, so I feel like this girl right here. She got everything. And her, she's just good. She tastes good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hell no, she tastes good.
Yeah.
Wait, you saying that you done been with some that didn't?
I mean, yeah.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, who hasn't? I mean, you don't even know yet until you like get in there.
Wow. Usually it's the smell that come up off there though, where she'll warn you.
True. This girl, I kind of really, I don't know. We have been talking though. I didn't just meet her and do. We were talking for a minute, and that's why. Because the first time I did it was fresh. I think that day it was just like hot or something. I don't know. But it wasn't like stanky, but it was like sweaty. I don't know.
Okay.
And yeah, so I don't even talk to her no more. So yeah, that was a long time ago too. That was like a year ago.
Now, how's it been since has the pace at your job still been the same since this quarantine thing, or it done changed, or how's that?
It has changed. It has changed. Nobody comes in, so I just be there alone a lot. So that's good. I could have made a choice to work from home, but I know myself, and I probably wouldn't have done shit because I barely do shit when I'm there. So I was like, if I take this computer home, like, I know myself, I probably won't get nothing done. Like, so I decided to stay going to work, but they have patients, so it's like a therapy counseling office. So now they just changed it all of the phone. Some of the doctors will come in, but we're always like 6 feet apart because they're always in their offices, and I'm in my office. So I have an office. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's why you get away with making videos and things like that, because you got your own office.
Yeah, exactly.
And let me say this again: if y'all haven't liked the particular live stream, like it. If you haven't, hey, you can say whatever comments you want to say to KK Diamond. She's open to answer them. She ain't shy about anything, so you can ask her damn near anything, as long as it's nothing offensive. You go ahead and ask her. Or you can have the option of calling in. You actually call in and say, yeah, I want to ask KK, this or that, or, and I'll put you on and you'll be talking to her live like I'm talking to her.
Did you put my picture up this time or no?
Yeah, your picture's up. You'll see it. I'll send you the link to it.
The current one that I have on my icon? on?
No, it's a close up of your face.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cause it seemed
I
like
know you wouldn't do me wrong.
it seemed like when I put up, you know, your whole body, that's when, you know, people want to flag it because they like, oh, it's too many curves. Now I guess if you were flat as a board or something, it probably wouldn't be no problem. But since you got so many curves, you know, like you said, them haters come out and want to try to flag it for whatever they trying to flag it for.
Yeah. Oh, look, my little friend hit me up right now. She asked me if I'm still on my period. I'm like, oh my God. She want me to be off my period more than I want me to be off my period.
Damn,
I really want to be off of it though.
yeah, she ready. She ready to be Cookie Monster. She want to eat your cookies.
Because I gave her the business on Friday, so she trying to reciprocate. And that's why I fuck with her. I like a reciprocator. You know, don't feel me? But yeah. I don't even know what to say because last time I checked, I was.
Damn. So now what's up with her? You ain't interested in her dude, or you just said just strictly you and her?
She's trying to get me interested in her dude. I've never seen him in person, but I think I'll go like hang out with him because she wants to be a friend too, and I see us clicking as friends. So we're gonna get our nails done together, go see movies, girl talk. Like, you know, I told her about my little husband that I met. So I'm gonna just see how the vibe goes. I'll put it like that. But at this time, I don't have any interest, but I'll just see how the vibe goes. You never know the drunken nights, and she nasty, so she might. She's already trying to get me to hang out with them because they had got a hotel, got a bottle and stuff. And she's just like, yeah, my dude just wants us to relax. You should come through. And I was just like, girl, I'm shy. Like, I am shy. Like, it's funny. Right now, I don't sound shy, but when I initially meet someone,
right,
and I like them,
yeah,
I'm shy, like a little.
Okay, so when does the shyness go away?
After I get the vibe and the feeling of the situation, and I either click with the person or I don't.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, I vibe with her on top. Like when I first met her, I took her to this place that I go get these salmon tacos. It's special, and I paid for them first. She likes seafood. I like seafood, so she liked them. And then we just ate and we laughed. And I was telling her about my little ex and stuff. And she was like, you know, like I'd be talking to you, and she was like, "You're super cool. I like you. You're funny." I'm like, "Thank you." And we just kind of hit it off, and then yeah. So she's cool, but some females, it's not like that. Some is like, you know, just for fun or just, you know, hooking up or, you know, or it's just like a one-time hookup.
Okay.
A lot of females are just bi-curious. They be playing games.
Oh.
But.
Oh, so you saying they really don't be real with it? They just, like you said, they just want to kind of try it out, and then let me go back to, you know, living my pretend life or whatever.
Yeah, remember that girl I told you that be in my office when I sucked her titties in my office?
Yeah.
I never talked to her again after that. Like, she blocked me. She deleted the site. I never got her number. I only talked to her through the site the whole time. And she just went ghost.
Yeah.
But I didn't care because she really wasn't my type. She just had big titties.
Oh, okay. Hell no.
She was a white girl with big titties. Big everything. She was tall. She was like 5'9", 6 foot. I'm like, damn. My little self, I'm 5'4".
Oh, so she made you feel like a dwarf or something, huh?
Well, she was laying down the whole time. No, I'm just playing.
I'm like, damn, you laying down in the office?
She was laying down on the floor.
Damn. I'm thinking you like standing up over your desk or something like that. You laying down in the office and things? I'm like, wow.
First she was sitting down. We were both sitting. It was awkward. So, like, it was just like she lay down. on the floor.
Mm.
And I just sucked her titty and finger banged her.
Oh.
And that was it. I'm on this podcast. That's old business. My sister said I have a problem. I tell people too much information, but I actually only tell them what I want them to know. So that's even crazier.
Hell no. So you holding back some more juicy things that you could have going down, but you ain't telling it.
I mean, I told you that you the most main things that's significant. I met my husband. I haven't really talked to no niggas. I've been talking to all females. So yeah, I want to hear about that. Yeah, what y'all been hearing about. Other than that, the guys that I were talking to, I was talking to this one guy in LA, but had stopped talking to him. And that's other guys want to chill, but I just haven't chilled with them. Well, that's basically it. I'm smoking another blunt right now.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me this. Now, since you say you've been networking with some females on OnlyFans, have you been networking with the dudes too?
On Snapchat, I'll shout them out. Like the ones that do hit me up don't have a fan base really, so they be trying to, I'll shout them out, show them some love on Snapchat, but I really don't. I haven't. Like, one premium guy did hit me up, like, hey, our OnlyFans. He was like, yeah, I have videos. We can make videos together. And he was decent looking, but I was just like, no, I'm doing my own thing or whatever. But they have hit me up.
Okay. So basically, you're saying people that ain't really got no big numbers. Now, you're saying if it was someone with big numbers, you probably interact with them more or something like that?
No. If it was a female, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've got hit up for being a sugar baby. Like, a guy hit me up and was like, you want to make $5K a month? And I'm like, okay. He was like, yeah, I'm looking for a sugar baby. And I was like, okay, like, what do you want? Like, and he just told me. And I was like, okay, like, some of that stuff I could do because it wasn't, like, nothing in contact. But he wanted me to change my bio. And I'm like, well, send me some money first. And he was like, change your bio, then I'll send you some money. And I just didn't want to do that.
Right.
It didn't go nowhere farther because I've learned, like, I did that in the past. And tell you I've been fucked over. Like, I've done, like, okay, yeah, you can pay the video chat at the end because I do video chats too, and the nigga fucks me over. I've even, like, sent news and the nigga fucked me over. So now, because of that, I require payments for anything first.
Right.
So I know, but I have, like, but some people just randomly send me money and they be like, hey, you ready for a video chat? I don't be. So those guys get blocked. I'm sorry you sent me money already. But I really don't be trying to play people.
Right.
I'm just playing. I try to pay everybody back. I do my job. You ask for something, a video chat, you pay me, I do it. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm not a, because some girls do con people all day. And I can see, because this guy, he was dumb. He thought automatically I was going to meet up with him and send me $100. Like, why the fuck would I send that back?
Hell no.
I'm sorry. Think about it. I'm sorry. He sent me $100, and I'm just like, and then I played along for like another week, and he sent me another $80. No, he sent me $50. So he sent me $150 total. So after he sent me that, I was still playing along like I was gonna come, but then I just was like, because he was being annoying, he kept calling me, so I blocked him. But yeah, that's fucked up. But he sent me $100, like, assuming. Don't assume. So, I mean, I think anybody would have done it. That shit. Nigga send you $100, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want that back. Like, what? It's looking really good over here now.
Hell no.
But no, I don't be conning people. I be doing live video chats. I send custom videos, pictures, videos,
Yeah, Joe Frank just
stuff
said,
like
when
that.
one won't, another one will.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm. So you got any regulars that always send you money at a certain time or day or anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have people that always follow me. Like, they're my followers. Like, like I have a fan base that when I make that backup, they follow on that backup. So that's good.
Hmm. Damn. Well, I think on this episode we done cover, damn near everything we could cover. I mean, I guess you went into uh, squirting and certain people liking it, saying it was cool. So I mean, you covered that. I mean, you covered your newly found person that you're interested in. What else? Oh, you said made since the last time we talked a whole bunch of new different IGs and Snapchats and things like that. Matter of fact, before we go out, say it again, because like I said, there's people that's come in and out. They want to know what they need to go follow you on so they can get in contact with you in whatever way they're trying to get in contact with you. So reiterate your different pages again.
Yeah, it's popping so far. So yeah, it's gonna get up there again. Cause I had like almost 5K and got my first Instagram originally deleted. So I'm just trying to get my followers and stuff back up. But yeah, it's gonna all come.
Hmm. Okay, with that being said, we are out of here. I don't know when. Well, I can't say when's the next time you want to come back on, but it's always a mystery. So it don't get people don't get burnt out of hearing KK Diamond. You just come up out the blue and they'll be like, oh, KK on, let's tune in.
Yeah, I'll be back though within the next couple weeks, and the next time I come on, we are gonna do a video. So I'll make sure I'll be where I can do a video and stuff.
Yeah, that'll work. I think they'll like that a lot. Like, ooh, wait a minute. She wasn't playing. She's really 42J.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we out of here. Hey, I'm glad. Matter of fact, I'm glad everybody that
All right.
done came in here. Matter of fact, if you ain't liked it, if you're hearing the replay, make sure you like it. Make sure you go subscribe and follow KK Diamond at all her various different social media platforms. Hopefully, everyone has a good night. We up out of here.
All right. Bye bye.
Hmm.